So hi everyone, I'm Nikitina and you're on my channel Nikitina Expert, where we are meeting with international real estate experts all over the world and showing you overseas properties. Today we are going to talk about projects in Dubai, and for this topic we invited Sanket from Sobha Realty, from one of the biggest developer in Dubai, and we are going to speak about their huge project in Dubai. Thank you very much, Sanket, for participating in our webinar. Irina Malhasyan, she's in charge of Dubai in our company. She will help us, and she will also speak about the project. Thank you, Irina. Anyone who has any question regarding the project of this developer, or if you would like to organize a tour to Dubai in order to see the project, to view the project, please find all our contact details beneath the video. And also please keep in mind that you can get a free consultation from Sanket, including legal advice if you use promo code Nikitina Expert, or if you can say that you are after watching our video. So let's get started. Sanket, could you please tell us a little bit about your company or completed projects do you have already in your portfolio?
Sure. First of all, thank you very much, Katrina. That was a nice introduction. Yes, as you introduced initially, the Sobha Realty is one of the A-grade developer in Dubai. So we have been in the market for almost like 11 to 12 years. We have before being a developer, we were contractors. Like from 2003 to 2014, we used to do a lot of contracting job for our partners. Whatever you're seeing in the screen, this is a Sobha Hartland project. So this is our flagship project. So we have already handed over approximately 3 phases already here. If you look at it in the screen, we are pretty good actually in the heart of the city. If you look at it, everyone knows about this particular tower, right? This is the world's tallest tower, Burj Khalifa. Then we have a Dubai Mall. Then we have Ras Al Khor Wildlife Sanctuary, and we have Maidan Race Course. So Sobha Hartland as a community, this is one of the closest gated community to the downtown of Dubai. This particular community has a configuration like we have apartments, we have service apartment, we have villas, and we also have the townhouses. All right. So the main advantage in the Dubai real estate market is that it's an absolutely a tax-free investment, as you all know. So there is no tax will be paid in any of the investment you do. Also on the income you generate from that particular investment. So having said that, we have already handed over. If you look at it, this is the kind of a configuration what we have. So we have villas, townhouses, and the apartments. So just wanted to give you a more highlight. If you look at it in terms of location, we are actually very maximum of 15 minutes you cover major location of the Dubai. For example, downtown, Dubai Mall, Ras Al Khor Road, Dubai Water Canal, and the metro line, and the Maidan Race Course and Maidan One for mall. So you're almost in the center of the city. Even if you go towards the beach, like a Kite Beach or a Jumeirah Beach, you'll be reaching in the 20 minutes. Also, if you wanted to reach the Dubai International Airport, you'll be reaching in 10 to 12 minutes. In terms of location, we are on one of the primest location of Dubai. So there is no doubt about it. And the second thing, the advantage investing in the Sobha Hartland is, in terms of quality, we are very much, we always hand over the very, we are proven in terms of handing over the quality product. So whenever the client buys from us, when they get the handover, they really appreciate the quality, what they get for what they paid for. So having said that, this is pretty much about the company. So overall, as an investment, Dubai is doing very good from the last couple of months, basically after the COVID-19 situation. Yeah, we are at the moment we don't have anything ready to move properties, because the property demand was quite good and we are almost sold out. So we have a project called Waves, which is going to be the first waterfront project. For example, if I show you on the screen, okay, so this is the view from the building. So this particular building is on the water. So if you look at it, this is the 10.5-meter canal, which is expected to be completed in another 2 years of time. So this tower is approximately G plus 35 floor. So if you look at the background, this is the downtown of Dubai, which is having a skyline. On the other side, you have the beautiful canal also. 1 bedroom, 1 plus study, 2 bedroom, and the 2 plus study. So this is the complete configuration what you are having. So the 1 bedroom will be starting in the price of 975,000 dirhams. So this particular tower has a very world-class amenities. If you look at it, whatever in the screen, so this is the podium level of the building. We have an outstanding, the amenities, like we have a infinity swimming pool overlooking the canal. Then we have a separate gardens for the people who will be living inside. Then also we have a beautiful kids play area. Then we have a gym facility also available on this particular tower. So this is pretty much about the. So it comes with the fully fitted kitchen. So the kitchen will be fully fitted. It is not furnished, but it is fully fitted. If you ask me what do you mean by a fully fitted kitchen? Fully fitted kitchen is something, you get a refrigerator, you get the washing machine, you get the dishwasher, and you got the electric stove and the microwave, the oven. So these things you will be getting as standard when you buy a property within free of cost. So if you look at it, this is the kind of overall picture of the living room. So where from the living room, you can see the beautiful canal. The advantage for you when buying at this moment is we are running some promotion in terms of the payment plan, which is like you doesn't have to pay everything in one shot. All right. So when you buy a property, you pay a 10%, which is the value of the property initially. Then after the 3 months, you pay another 10%. Then your next installment will be after the 12 months. Then another one on the 18 months, then another one on the 24 months. So within a span of 2 years, you will be paying 50% of the value of the property. For example, if you're buying a value of the property $1 million, so within 2 years, you have to pay only $500,000, which by that you are eligible for the handover of the property. So if you're looking as an investor, this is a very good thing, you have to notice. So when the value of the property is 1 million, but you have invested only $500,000, and your return on investment will start on the $500,000. Even if you wanted to live inside, you can live in by paying a 50%. Also, if you wanted to rent out for the people and as an investor, that will also be done within a 50% of time. You are eligible for the mortgage also in case for the remaining 50% from the bank with the interest rate of 3 to 3.5%.
I'd like to ask you about additional costs and taxes when the purchaser buys the flat and apartment and when he owns it.
So whenever you buy a property in Dubai, irrespective of the any developer, so there is one charge you will be paying, which is called DLD charges. DLD stand for Dubai Land Department fees. So the DLD charges are 4% of the value of the property. So that is a one-time charge, which we call it as a registration fees. So when you buy the property, you pay a 4% of Dubai Land Department fees to register the property under your name. So that is the only additional cost you will be paying to register the property. After the registration, there is a maintenance fees you will be paying once the property is handed over to you. So that is paid annually, but it can be paid even the quarterly also. For example, inside the Sobha Hartland, the maintenance fees are approximately 17 dirham per square feet.
Okay, and could you please tell more about maintenance fee? How much is it?
Maintenance is something like, for example, when you buy an apartment, like there are a lot of amenities, right? Which is for the common people, which is for the residents. For example, as I was explaining earlier, you have a swimming pool, we have a garden areas, and we have the gym. So this has to be maintained well. So when you wanted to maintain one, you need some charges for that. So this is actually called it as a annual maintenance fees. So this is on the per square feet. For example, it depends what is the square feet area you own. For example, if you're owning a one-bedroom apartment, that's coming approximately 550 square feet. So 550 square feet into 17 dirham per square feet for the 1 year. So approximately you pay 1,000 dirham in a month. So it will be around 12,000 dirham per year.
So is it actually possible then to obtain a residence permit, citizenship, after you buying an apartment?
Yeah, that's again a very good question. So initially, as per the Dubai government, you have to invest minimum 1 million dirhams to eligible for the residency visa. That is for the 3 years. So till the time you own the property in your name, so you're eligible for the residency visa from Dubai government. So you and for your immediate family. But last week, they have reduced that amount from 750,000 dirhams. So whenever you invest a value of 750,000 dirhams, so you are eligible for the residency visa of 3 years. That will be renewed every 3 years. So irrespective of you're a resident or a non-resident, you are still eligible for the mortgage of the property. Like for example, as an investor, if you doesn't want to shell out all your 100%, as you want to balance your cash flow, you can only pay 50%, and the 50% you can take the mortgage as well from the bank.
Okay, so let's talk about buying process. Could you please tell us step by step from the beginning till the end how to buy the apartment in Sobha Realty?
All right, definitely. See, for example, when we have a client, there is two ways, we do a meeting. One is now we do an online meeting with a phase one. So we'll have a similar kind of an explanation in terms of the location, the property, the value of the property, the price and terms and condition. So then what we can do is, if the value of the property, after all the presentation, if the client is comfortable, he can make a token amount of 2%, which is the value of the property, irrespective of whatever the price would be. So when he pays the 2% of the value of the property, we will book the unit under his name, and we create the booking form. There is a document called booking form, will be submitted to the client. So by the booking form is generated, the client is eligible for the free complimentary trip to Dubai. Obviously, when he wants to buy a property, he cannot do everything online, or he cannot do without coming in. There are people who does it. Maybe if there are people already aware of it. If there is a guy who's doing it first time, he wants to come here, maybe he wants to see physically, then he wants to, pay the remaining one. So he paid the 2% of the token amount. By paying the 2%, then we make him fly of 2 people, any of your family or friends. We sponsor the air tickets, we sponsor the visa, and we sponsor the stay for the 3 nights and 2 days. By that, the client comes here, he looks about the property physically, we take him to the site, we do the presentation. Then he pays the remaining 8% of the value of the property, plus he pays the 4% of the Dubai Land Department fees. So then the property will be registered under him. He gets the proper document. So the step one is, when the client you have, there is 2 ways. One, as I explained you, we do an online meeting and we ask them the token amount. If not, client himself also, he can come here and we show him everything physically on the site, then he can go ahead with the booking. There is two ways.
And I'd like to ask you about the investment process. Like, is it a good time to invest, or it's much better to buy a property to live? Like, is waves is better for lifestyle, or maybe is more interesting for investors?
Yes, see, whenever you buy a property in Dubai, if you look at it, the advantage for you buying in a Sobha Hartland is, as I was explained to you earlier, and also you can see in the screen, it is in the center of the city. So whenever you buy a property in the center of the city, there is always high chances of getting a good capital appreciation plus the return on investment also. So Dubai is known for the better return on investment. For example, you can say if you buy a property in the Sobha Hartland today, so your return on investment will be approximately 6 to 6.5%. And that is absolutely a tax-free return, the tax-free income you will be gaining. Yes, this is a very right time to invest in Dubai, because we are almost, the countdown is already started for the Dubai Expo. Maximum another, 10 days of time, we will be starting the Expo 2020, which will be going for another 6 months. So across the world, people will be coming here, for the certain, many reasons. But obviously, when the people comes here, so Dubai, as in one of the fastest growing city, people would like to invest. So as per the calculation, we are expected around 25 million visitors in this 6 months. So just imagine that 1% of that 25 million, if they wanted to buy a property in Dubai by this 6 months of time, so we don't have enough houses, at the moment. So that is a good sign as well, because that is the reason we are almost sold out with any ready to move properties. And that's where the under construction property, we are promoting it here. So you're getting a good payment plan. You're getting a flexibility in terms of, managing your cash flow. So yes, if you ask me, this is a very right time to invest in Dubai.
Okay, thank you, Sanket. Could you please tell us if it's possible to buy apartments or villas in your project for cryptocurrency?
Yes, we do have in officially, yes, in Dubai today also in Dubai government has been approved to do a trading of cryptocurrency in the free zone. So Dubai is almost going with the flow, going with the trend. So we accept the crypto. So there's no second thought about it. We can do that.
And how, in this case, can you tell us about the procedure? So is it possible to transfer the money to your account, or the client, they have to go through the other financial company?
We have some approved traders who would like to do the trading with one of the clients. Like for example, you introduce a client to me who wants to trade with the crypto, who wants to buy a property with the crypto. So what we do is we introduce to some of our existing traders who have done business with us. It depends, sometimes the rates what you get from our traders will not be the same like who client knows it. If the client is comfortable with the rates which we are getting, so it's straight away, we take the complete responsibility to convert it and pay in the Sobha account. If not, then client it's an open market. If he wants to find someone, with us as a developer, we accept as I said earlier also, there is no taxation, so we accept the cash. So even if your client wanted to pay everything in the cash, bank transfer, online transfer, crypto, so everything is okay with us. We are pretty good with this.
Okay, great. And so one more question regarding how much yield the clients might get if they rent the property out, and also if you are the company are helping to rent the property out, or you can just recommend the company who are in charge of it.
See, as of now, we don't have a leasing team because there are enough agents in the market who takes care of this particular part. The client has an option in case once the client gets the handover, we have certain approved channel partners with us. We can guide them to the channel partners. They lease their property and they rent out for him. So in the Dubai, there is a the landlord who owns the property. He doesn't have to pay any charges because the agents, whoever dealing with, he gets the charge to the tenant who had rent out the property for him. So yeah, this one is in terms of numbers. If you ask me, it will be approximately 6 to 6.5% net on the return on investment. So whatever the investment he does. Like for example, now if you talk about a one-bedroom apartment in the Sobha Hartland, the rental are going approximately 60,000 dirhams per year. So the rental will be paid in advance 1 year. Yeah.
So as you
Yeah.
said that the client, they might pay down payment, which is 30%, if I'm correct. And then they might pay the by installment until the project or the building is ready and completed. So
Yes.
and it's approximately how many years? It's about 2 years.
Yes, see, 50% you pay during the construction, because the waves, the property, what we are talking about, the property will be ready on September 2023. So exactly 2 years from now. So in this 2 years of time, the client will pay it 50%. So once he pays the 50%, the property is ready for the completion. From the completion, he gets 30 months to pay the remaining 50%. So you can say approximately 3 years of time from the date of completion for the remaining 50%.
Okay, great. And just a couple of questions regarding the project. This is a large project. This is like a mass community. How do they call it in Dubai? So
Yes.
how many square meters the whole area, and how many units approximately? So you said that you are building it by phases. How many phases are going to be I mean, the project is divided.
So if you look at it, see, this is wherever I'm moving my cursor here. So this is the 8 million square feet, a total, community, the size of it is 8 million square feet. So in the 8 million square feet, as per the, the community, we have been initially approved that 30% of the community will be dedicated to the greeneries. For example, in Dubai, you see very less number of development where you have a lot of greeneries, especially after the corona. People prefer this kind of community. So to be precise, in the 8 million square feet community, 2.4 million square feet is, you'll have only the greeneries, parks and all that things. So till now, we have handed over approximately 3 phases. In that 3 phases, 6 buildings are already handed over. So by 2025, we will have approximately 2,000 to 2,500 people will be living inside the community.
Okay, Sanket,
Yes,
could you please tell us more about the infrastructure around apartments? Are there some shops, restaurants, maybe some international schools for children, like everything that is connected with lifestyle and what can be really comfortable for the purchasers?
Sure. See, we as a community, we have even before handing over the property, we've had handed over 2 schools inside the community. All right. So there is one is called a North London School. Another one is called a Sobha Hartland International School. These 2 buildings, what you see in the screen here. So this is actually 2 international schools. So as I mentioned earlier, even before handing over the property, the school was the first thing we have started. So this is not an ordinary school. It is one of the top 5 school, in Dubai, in the name of North London School. The North London School is one of the top 5 school on the UK. And also we have something called the Sobha Hartland School inside the community. So as far as the metro or the public transport is concerned, you can see there is a metro line extension which will be completed in maximum another 2 years of time, which has already been approved, and that's why we have been displayed in our master plan. You have a facility of the bus facility also will be done maximum another 6 months of time. In terms of the roads and the construction or infrastructure, yes, this has been located with the four major highways. If you look at it, this particular highway, we call it as a Russell Core. Then we have a Alkale Road Highway. Then we have a Maidan Highway. Then we also have a Alain Road Highway. As I was telling, by maximum 4 to 6 minutes of drive, you can reach the four major highways of Dubai, which is the Russell Core Road, Alain Road, and also the Alkale Road. So, and you see here there is a metro line extension, which I mentioned earlier, which is the green line of metro coming from the Dubai Creek, which is always covering the complete area, which is the Mohammed bin Rashid city. And in terms of taxis, it's on the call. You just book them from your mobile wherever you want it. They will come and pick you up from there. Wow. In terms of retail and the shopping mall, if you look at it, as I said earlier, so in terms of infrastructure, since it is in the heart of the city, I don't think so. Is there any issues we will be finding it? So nevertheless, we were always been on the top in terms of connectivity and the public transport. The school, there is 2 international schools already operational. Apart from that, there is another school also in this locality, the minimum 8 to 9 schools, which is always available for the people who are living inside the community.
Mhm. Okay, thank you. I'd like just to say that if someone has any questions about this project, or you just want to download the presentation or talk to Sanket, all our contacts under this video. You can also use the promo code to get free consultation and some advices from the lawyers about buying the real estate in Dubai and obtaining the residence permit. So thank you, Sanket, for this presentation. Thank you for this.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for having me. So
it was a great pleasure for us. Yeah.
Same here. So I request all the investors who are in, listening to this. I strongly recommend you to visit Dubai as soon as possible, because the price might go up to 20% in the coming 6 months of 1 year time. So
Okay.
Thank you very much. Wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.